Okay, Mara, how you doing? I've got your work up here, and I was just reading this. There are a couple of things I want to address here. Yeah, color's just awesome. It's just so fun to work with color. I love it. Always have, always will. Um, so glad to hear you're enjoying your your color exercises here. That's fantastic. Um, Excellent job here, by the way. Really, really good job. I'll get to these in a second, but I wanted to address something. Okay, you're talking about the one you're thinking by analogous color schemes. I chose a color next to each other, a yellow, green, green, light blue. So analogous. So you're somewhere down in here, right? And that's, or you're probably, if you're in a traditional color system, you're right over here somewhere. But I have a feeling you're using a subtractive or additive color system. So I'm guessing that we're right in here somewhere. Okay, so yes, that's analogous colors. But then you're seeing analogous color scheme is choose the colors next to yellow, green, and blue light. I found that it's hard to use just the three colors, so I use different shades of those colors. Okay, so shades is adding black to the color. Okay, so what you're indicating is value. Okay, so you've got three terms when you're talking about color theory in terms of changing the value of that color, of the hue. So if you add white to a hue, that's called a tint. If you add gray to a hue, that's called tone. And if you add black to a hue, that's called a shade. So using the three together to describe tints, tones, and shades, you would say if you change the value of the hue. Okay, so to answer your question, changing the value of the hue does not take you out of the color scheme. So for example, if you've got an analogous color scheme using these three colors, you can use any any value, tint, tone, or shade of any of these three colors. And that goes all the way to clear, almost to black, and all the way to almost white. And yes, it will still remain an analogous color harmony. And that's the beauty about using color harmonies, is that you can use tints, tones, and shades as extensively as you want, so you can make a three-color job look like an eight-color job. It's a fascinating way to use color. Quite often you see a two-color job look like a full-color job just simply by using tints, tones, and shades of the two colors. It's fascinating stuff. So to answer your question, yes, absolutely, you can use different values of the parent hue and still remain within that color harmony. Okay, let's jump over here. So really good job. I'm just having such a hard time to try and decide which one is the most effective. I can tell you that I think that the achromatic is not working. I think the monochromatic has got some really good attributes to it. I think it's got a good, nice, woodsy, outdoorsy feel. This is a little more contemporary, and this is a little brighter. I agree, this is kind of synonymous with fall. And so those are the three things that I think are inherently different in the three color harmonies. So, I'm sorry, the color schemes. So, boy, I got to tell you, I'm liking the warm color scheme. I really am. I think that's, and I'm the analogous as well. So I'm up for either one of these two, but that you can choose whichever you think is the most effective. But these are really, really good. So if you have any questions moving forward, please let me know. But yes, definitely make your own decision, move forward in that direction. And I think any one of them will really work, because they're very, very successful color studies. And this is what you're talking about. Are those black, or are those a tint of green? And it does make a difference. So by adding black to this green, you're still within that hue. So if you see what I'm saying? So black, the color black and the color white are harmonious with any color in the spectrum, because they are technically part of that parent hue. Okay? It's all in your color theory classes when you take those. So look forward to that, right? Okay, good job. Thank you. Any questions, please give me a holler. Thanks, Mara.